Welcome back. It's Monday, January 30th, and the NBA. My three favorite picks are on the way. What's better than two straight sweeps? How about three? Bring out the brooms. A 3-0 day on Sunday. We will take it in the NBA. Tyler Hero goes over. Jaren Jackson Jr. goes over. And our Drew and Giannis SGP same game parlay hits. 9-0 over the last 3 days. 14-3 over the last 6 days. And we finally crossed the 60-unit mark on this NBA season. We will certainly take it. Now, our NFL plays went 2-2. We won't worry about those. Day 6 of our ladder challenge is back today. So that'll be live in a little bit. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. If you are new, welcome to the channel. My name's Austin. Thanks for taking some time out of your Monday to watch this video. And if you want to do me a favor, go down below, hit that subscribe button, drop a like too. I think we just passed 130,000 subscribers. We appreciate it. Now we have a great offer for you guys on DraftKings for new customers. If you sign up using our link down below, you bet $5 on any NBA money line tonight. You instantly get $200 worth of site credits and free bets. Look, I don't even care. It doesn't even matter if the NBA team wins. You get the money if they win, obviously. But all you have to do is bet $5 on the money line. Use our code, and you'll get that $200 worth of free bets and site credits on their website. And it's pretty instant. It doesn't even matter. They don't wait till the end of the game. So take advantage of that. All the details are down below in the description. It's another way to support the channel if you sign up using those links and the codes for other different sports books and apps that we got down there. Now, time to get into our favorite plays. Coincidentally, the best odds were on DraftKings, so all three of these plays will be on DraftKings. But, of course, take advantage of all the sign-up bonuses down below in the description. Let's get into it. Our favorite picks. Let's go for another 3-0 sweep. Let's go with this first one. Mr. De'Aaron Fox over 24.5 points, minus 105 on DraftKings. I'd play this at 25.5, but honestly, if you get this line at 25.5, don't be scared to maybe live bet it. I know some people don't do a lot of live betting, but if you can live bet where you are, I don't mind it because Fox tends to start off pretty slow and then he turns it on in the second half. Now you look at Fox and the Kings back on the road again in a back-to-back. They had a day off in between, but they're taking on Minnesota for the second straight game. And in the first matchup, Fox hit this over 29 points. However, 21 of them came in the second half, only scored 8 points in the first half. And that's been a common theme for Mr. Fox over the last 3 games. In fact, last 3 first halves, just 6, 6, and 8 points. If you look at the games prior to that, he was scoring like 11, 12, 14 points in the first half. This happens. We've taken his over before. He scored 4 points in the first half, then turned it on in the second half and cashed out for us. And this is honestly just a perfect matchup for Fox here. And I think that's why we saw last game. He shot 10 for 24, only 1 for 7 from 3. I mean, if he shoots even efficient at all, he's clearing 30 points easily. And he still managed 29 points. He's going to get to the free throw line too. He's going to have as many mid-range shots as he wants to take. I mean, Gobert's likely going to play in this one like he played last game. We know Gobert. If you've never watched him, he just stands in the paint, sometimes comes out a little bit, but really hesitant to leave the rim. And that means you're going to see him playing drop coverage, and you're going to see a lot of Fox open mid-ranges. Sabonis will set the screen, and there's going to be no defender there waiting for Mr. Fox. And I know they got McDaniels, like the guy that guards Fox, but he can't fight through all these screens with Sabonis. And ultimately, like I said, Fox is going to have all the open shots he wants. He just has to knock them down. And he's dominated the Timberwolves in recent years, whether they've had Gobert or they haven't. But look, De'Aaron's last 8 games versus Minnesota, these are in chronological order. So I believe they started back around in 2021. He scored 31, 31, and 14, 30, 28, 29, 27, and then 29 points a couple days ago, hitting the over in 7 of the last 8 against them. He's also, you look at the Timberwolves, give the 5th most points per game to point guards this year. Another reason why Gobert's playing the drop coverage. You see the center set a screen. The point guard's got a lot of open shots. So ultimately, this is a high over-under in like the 236-ish range. I think Fox is going to have plenty of open shots. This should be a close game. The spread's like 1 or 2 points as a pick'em. And I think Fox will shoot enough for us. We just need to get over. Sometimes he likes to end on that 23, 24 point range, but I think this is a great spot for him. I think he easily clears 20, but we'll take his over 24.5 points as a regular pick, throwing 1 unit on it. Go get it done, Mr. Fox. Now let's move on to my second play, and it involves a guy on my shirt, Mr. Draymond Green. We'll probably talk about Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in a little bit. Maybe they find their ways in the ladder. So maybe we're betting on all 3 of these guys, but we like Draymond today, and I like his over 23.5 PRAs, points, rebounds, and assists. Now, if you want to go bold today, listen up. I don't mind Draymond triple-double. You're getting plus 1,700 value on DraftKings, the best book out there for you. And this play regularly is minus 105. Now, let's talk about Draymond. You can take his rebounds and assist line. I wouldn't call you crazy if you wanted to avoid points, but taking points with Draymond is not a crazy thing. It's not like you're expecting him to go out there and he needs 15 points. His points line's like 7.5. So if he even gets us 6 or 8 points, we got a good chance at cashing this. But what happens if he goes out there and scores 10, 12, maybe even a 15-point game? This is a no sweat bet. And I think Draymond is capable in this matchup. Now, Green, he's not the most aggressive player. He's obviously got Klay Thompson out there, Steph Curry, Jordan Poole. Those guys are going to shoot shots, but I expect the Thunder defense to be overcommitting to those guys on the screens. We could see some dump offs to Draymond and this OKC team. No size down below. So we look at Draymond, who's played pretty well. He was inserted into the starting, well, not into the starting lineup, but as the center over the last couple games. Then last game against Toronto, they switched that. Looney started at center to kind of match up a little bit more with the size for Toronto has, but they won't need to do that today. And you look at Draymond, last 5 games, he's played well. 33, 27, 28, and 19 PRAs going over in 4 or 5. The last game he went under was against Toronto, but he still got close. And like I said, Looney was starting in that game. I expect Looney to be moved to the bench, and we've seen Draymond play well against OKC. Now, he hasn't played him since like late 2021, but he still played well against this team. Look at the PRA lines. Last 5 games, 38, 23, 33, 25, and 33 PRA. So crushing the line in 4 of those 5 games, finishing on the hook in 1 of them. I think this is a great spot for him. We have an over-under at like 242. Draymond should play, 30, 35 minutes in this game. I think it's a close one. The Thunder are only 4-point underdogs, and Thunder are normally a good team at keeping games close. And at the end of the day, if Draymond can score 12 points, this probably cashes, but I also don't mind his rebounds and assists. Like I said, there's a chance he could drop a triple-double. That's plus 1,700. I'm going to sprinkle on that, but in terms of our straight plays, I'm going to just put 1 unit on Draymond's over in PRAs at 23.5. He's been playing really well. I think he has some open looks today, can drive to the rim, not really be met with a lot of resistance. So give me Draymond Green's over in PRAs, points, rebounds, assists. If I need an individual leg, I lean assists, probably the most assists or rebounds. I think both of those are pretty good since he'll be probably the starting center tonight. Now let's go on to my third and final play. I have a shirt to my right because we worn it a couple days ago, and it's Mr. Chris Paul to record a double-double, minus 115 on DraftKings. Some books have you to put this as Chris Paul, yes, for double-double. Either way, if you need a pivot, 9.5 assists is the one line I would probably take for CP3. And ultimately, this is just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, CP3, we kind of caught on to him. Last 2 games, we took his over and assists in 1 game, cashed that. We took his double-double prop in the last game, cashed that. So we're going for a 3rd straight win with CP3, one of the best point guards in NBA history. And the Suns, this is pretty much, I sound like a broken record at this point, but the Suns are at home facing the Raptors, a very tough defensive team. But we still have an over-under at 225 and a close game projected. Now, like I said, CP3 has been pretty good, and all we need for a double-double is 10 points and 10 assists. If CP3 somehow manages to get 10 rebounds or 10 steals, and if he somehow gets 10 blocks, I'll record shirtless tomorrow for the blocks if that's the case. But it's normally going to be 10 points or 10 assists for CP3. Let's be honest. That's how you record a double-double. And since his return, he's played in 4 games. He had a double-double in all 4 of them. He's had 22, 14, and 22, and 31 points. So easily getting the points done. He's also had 11, 11, 10, and 11 assists. So he's getting the assists done as well. I mean, look, I sound like a broken record, but last game he kind of made us sweat a little bit more because he scored 31 points. I don't expect him to be cooking that well against this team. The Raptors are a team that like to double the opposing team's ball handler. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see CP3 maybe not scores many points, but maybe have a lot more assist chances. And speaking of assist chances, the last 4 games averaged 18.3 potential assists on his team. So that potential assist, or like you pass it to the teammate, they don't make the shot. You can't control that, but he's at average 18.3. The next closest is Mikal Bridges, and I've talked time and time again, he's playing a lot of minutes. He's averaged 35.7 minutes per game since his return, at 38 or more minutes in 3 of the 4 games. 1 game he only played like 27 minutes, still got the double-double. That was a blowout. Like I said, I don't expect this to be a blowout. And this year, when CP3 sees 35 or more minutes, had a double-double in 8 of 12 games. And like I said, the Raptors are a team that can be pretty stingy against opposing ball handlers, but his last 2 against Toronto, 1 this year, 1 last year, 20 points and 12 assists, 15 points and 12 assists. They don't really have an answer for DeAndre Ayton in the pick and roll game. I certainly think CP3 can get us 10 points, and we're just counting on him to get 10 assists. I think he can do that as well. He can maybe randomly get 10 rebounds here and there, but I think the points and assists are the way to go. I think CP3 cashed us for a 3rd straight game. We'll keep riding with him. CP3, we're taking him to record a double-double, or you can pivot to his over 9.5 assists. If your line's at like 10 assists, I don't mind it. But as you can see, he had 11 assists in a couple of the most recent games. I think he has a lot of good chances. They just still don't have Devin Booker, Campaign, Landry Shamet. Jay Crowder, I don't know what the heck he's doing. He still hasn't played all year long. But CP3, get a double-double. We're counting on you, man. Now let's move on to some leans, talk about the ladder, and then All-Stars was kind of scuffed, but we'll talk about that in a second. Now, leans, I'm just putting a couple names up on the screen. Josh Giddey, Jeremy Sohan, and Harrison Barnes. Now, I'll tackle them middle, and then we'll move out to the sides. Jeremy Sohan, great game last game. Scored like 30 points, and he shot 25 times. Now, while I don't expect him to shoot 25 times again, he's looking much, much better, and they played him a lot of minutes. Now, they did go into overtime against the Suns, but he's looking pretty good. He's a young player. They're going to continue to play him. The problem is, I don't know how much they adjust his line. He doesn't have a line at the moment, so see exactly what happens with Sohan. Now, as for the 2 wings, Josh Giddey and Harrison Barnes, I don't mind either of their over in points, but I couldn't really decide which I liked for either of them. I wouldn't be surprised, if I'm being honest, both of them end up in the ladder in some capacity, but we'll see exactly. Josh Giddey 10 plus points like minus 1,700. It really doesn't have a lot of value to me, but Harrison Barnes is always a decent guy that can get to the free throw line, knock down some shots. Coming off a game, he shot 1 for 7, only shot 7 times the last 2 games. I think he shoots a little bit more now. I do expect a big Fox day, but I do expect Harrison Barnes to shoot his shots as well. Now let's talk about day 6 of the ladder challenge. We took yesterday off. It was a load management day for myself, but day 6 is back. We're going to try to run the table Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, in terms of the people that are asking Austin, we're a little bit off value. Don't worry about it. We'll worry about that when we get down the line. Let's just keep hitting these and climbing the ladder, and we'll worry about if we end up with like $9,500. Will anyone complain? I don't think so. So let's just get up the ladder and we'll figure out the money as it goes on. Now, I'm probably going to focus on 3 games: the OKC Golden State game, the Phoenix Toronto game, and the Sacramento Minnesota game. I think those are the 3 games I want to target, 3 games that I expect to be close. And so we'll see the starters play their normal minutes. So I don't necessarily know the legs, but probably be some sort of combination of among all those 3 games. And I think we'll have a good chance at hopefully moving up to day 7 tomorrow. So that will do it. Let's go 3-0 again. Let's bring out this puppy once more for the 4th straight day. Go 12-0 over the last 4. And of course, drop your favorite picks down below. We certainly would see it. Now, I do have to mention, shout out our COS All-Stars. You guys broken the way that I do it. So normally I would shout out the All-Stars right around here, but still trying to find out a way. Maybe we do a live stream one of these days and we just crank out all the All-Stars that we've had, because it's ridiculous. You guys have shown way, way, way too much support. I don't know if I deserve all the support you've shown, but I do appreciate it. Now, let's wrap up this video. Just a reminder about that DraftKings sign up. If you want to sign up using our link down below, you sign up using the link, deposit $5. I don't care how much you deposit. Bet $5 on the money line, and boom, you get $200 worth of risk-free bets, just side credits. Just take advantage of it. It's a way to support the channel. I certainly would appreciate it. All the details down below in the description, as well as other things. Let's have a great Monday. Let's start off the new week. You'll see that day 6 of the ladder challenge when it is live. I'll link it right up on the screen so you can watch the YouTube short, but it'll also be on our TikTok, on our Instagram. Let's have a great day. Hopefully you guys have a great week. I'll see you guys back again. Same time, same place tomorrow morning. See you guys then. Peace out.